Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Balatro. We're cooking up some good runs. The catch there is that we're really getting up there in terms of stakes, except for the black deck. You know, maybe the time has come. Maybe the time has come to get a freaking straight right off the bat, thereby making it very plausible that in 3 mere hands we are capable. I said we're capable. I said we are capable. Oh, how dare you, of beating the boss with only 3 hands. Nope, not gonna happen this time. Should have stuck to my guns and just gone for flushes. We were about to get 30 bucks in our pocket too. That stings. Listen, I know what I'm doing, okay? You just have to trust me for a second here. Trust the process. We only 3 flushes gets you a victory. And after you get the victory, the first shop and ergo the rest of the game opens up to you completely. Ace, we almost got a freaking royal flush. You're telling me that's not a sign? We need 16 freaking points, bro. Rank me. I mean, I think you hold 9-9. And then you can just play 2 pair on top of that. So we're going to have a rare and possibly a polychrome joker. They might overlap. We might only be able to choose one. You have to choose something at this point that keeps you alive. Oh, it's so good. Hang on. What about a spectral pack that allows me to destroy cards? Oh, come on. Okay, give me everything at the same rank. If it destroyed the cards, like Immolate would have given us $20, and then we could have gotten the trio. Instead, I can't believe it, we're going Tom Hanks pilled. We're going Splash right out the gate. I would have loved to have afforded the other one. It's just the way of the world. Definitely go Gross Michelle. And to be honest, what did you made? You made aces, right? Plenty of aces. You got 11 aces. I mean, hologram, if we get our econ going, hologram could be great. But we actually have like a really nice setup right now. Even though our hand size is a little bit smaller, we could easily, I mean, Splash is what it is, but we can easily rely on what we've got right now to just ride it out until our econ gets to the point where hopefully we can buy a bunch of standard packs. And by buying a bunch of standard packs, we can add cards to our deck and hologram could actually go to the moon. The trade-off, and there is risk associated with this, is that if our banana breaks too early, we have to spend money. Ooh, we lived. We have to spend money getting a joker to replace it mighty quick. Okay, so we're definitely getting to the point where we're gonna need to buy some stuff. We're gonna need to improve our run a little bit. I already know you wouldn't do me like that, so I'm not even worried about it. Best full house of all time. And then, how about 4-4-3-3 and we throw a 10 alongside of it for 10 extra chips? And then, how about this? And then we'll get 18 extra chips. So as you can see, things are it's getting a little tight. We're only earning $3 off that one too, which is not great. I'll tell you straight up, Raised Fist, worth disrupting the econ a little bit. I'm going to just keep going for now. But yes, at some point we're going to want to start buying cards. How about 4 of a kinds? And then the mult's going to go crazy. Toss a 9 in there to make Raised Fist even better. Huge, huge, huge. We're cooking something up, bro. Bananas remains safe. If we beat the boss, I feel like we're in an amazing position. We had 20 bucks in our pocket. I will spend $6 for very easy to get tarot cards. Doesn't bother me. It bothers me that it's a fool, I suppose. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to suss out if you might be another ace. But the world may never know. How about ace, 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 9, 9? No, how about ace, 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 3, 3? Because it makes Raised Fist better to get the 3s out of our hand. How about 5, 5, 3, 2, 2? It's 2 pair, but we get 18 bonus mult because of Raised Fist. Don't do me like that, man. Not after everything we've been through. Just get me there. Just get me there. Oh! It's ruthless, man. Okay, actually, Mega Arcana packs kind of go crazy. How about something that actually improves the quality of our deck? Unfortunately, best they can do for me here is converting some cards to spades. And then maybe, how about a Lucky Queen? Although gold cards early are pretty nice too. I've been guilty of not giving them their due. We'll go Judgment. Earn $3 if $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. Possible candidate for worst Joker of all time. And then I don't know, Lucky Jack, bro. Lucky Jack. I think we're swinging for money. Like if we could get our econ popping off, we'd be loving life. And then how about like, I mean, while we're here, go for the flush. I mean, we do have a straight flush, 6, 7, 8. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy cow. Okay, we need a Joker that actually generates some score though. Face cards give 4 mults, but they also give us money. 100 chips on a 3 of a kind? Like, that's so not good. You know what? I'm going all in again. I want that polychrome. So we have 3 of a kind already, but it would be better, if possible, to get a full house with it. And we got there. Because then it'll add 100 chips to a better mult. Wow, that's like not even close to being good enough, huh? What if we were to just get 20 extra mult because of our lucky card? No? All right. Not looking amazing. That I also made an error in discarding. If we kept our 9, we'd probably stay in there. Listen, I'm not gonna blow smoke up your you-know-what. The black deck is a hard one. Especially early. Like, later in the game, it might become a little bit easier once you get set up. But before you get set up, like, it's no joke, bro. So I'm a simple man. First, I almost feel like, I mean, you should always play the best hand available. But for mental load purposes, I think you could do a lot worse than just telling yourself every time I skip the first 2 blinds, which I do almost every time, you just try to play 3 flushes. You might even be able to make it in 2 if you got the like good enough, like high enough value cards. But okay, $9 in my pocket. This is pretty good. I mean, we can buy out here. We got chips and mults. Neither are my favorite Joker, but there's stuff to like here. And then how about 2 Mega Arcana packs? Now we're talking. And let's start going crazy on some face cards. King and Queen get multed. Strength is always interesting, but I guess I'll just go Emperor up this one. Oh my god. Emperor and giving you the worst cards of all time. A match made in heaven. Let's thin our deck. Let's Hanged Man. As we didn't need to destroy a 10, but what's done is done. Let's Empress up these and these right here, and we'll save Sun and Lovers to make maybe like a straight flush. I actually feel like we got a pretty good thing going here. So we already have full house. Just play it, bro. I mean, I feel like this is going to be really good because we've got 120 chips coming from, well, 170 chips coming from Banner. Certainly not the best Jokers of all time, but not bad. As much as I like Golden Joker. Send it. It is good for econ. I can't deny that. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's wild you up, sun you up, and then we've got a straight flush with lots of extra chips on top of it. None of these Jokers should be around in the late game if we want to have a chance to win. But I'm feeling pretty great about it right now. Pardon me. I I really don't want to lower my hand size. As baby mode as it is, I'm just going to dupe my best card. And then Vampire, don't shoot the messenger on this one. I really like Vampire, but it just, I prefer to play some vanilla Balatro sometimes. I prefer to just make my cards better rather than always have them get, you know, sucked up by Vampire. So I'm gonna ignore it for now. I'm gonna try to play a different sort of game. Always, you know what? I think you deja vu on a Jack. It seems like we're building a Jack deck. And then you just try to get like an Empress on it later or something like that. And I am a true believer for the time being that we should... Never mind. What I was going to say is don't discard. But I don't know if that's apt. Because we're not generating enough mults. The multed cards will help us, obviously. We need another Joker, Toot Sweet. 20 mult if you have 3 or fewer hands. As much as I hate to say it, you know, it gets us out of a jam. 20 mult is a big deal. Don't discard. Just play. It's 3 Jacks, bro. Told you. That wasn't even that bad. That was actually pretty good. All right. Now, I think the trick is don't get addicted to the baby hands. You know, acknowledge that we have to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. I will take trading card. And I think we want to remove non-Jacks from the ecosystem. And I think if we do that, like this... I'm getting way ahead of myself, especially for somebody who's been getting the you-know-what kicked out of them while playing this game. But we have card removal, and we have, like, a few great cards. Red seals, multed cards, etc., etc. This actually, if you'll allow me to be so bold, if we live, there is endless potential on this run. It's a little... far in the future for us to be like super worried about it right now. Obviously, I mean, we still have a Joker that literally just gives us 4 mults, and also we have to live like right now, and I'm not sure that this does it. But if we discard, we lose 40 chips, which is actually like a big deal. Don't kill me. I've been going through it. Yes. Okay, hold. Well, start with the Jumbo Spectral. This is a buy round for us in Counter-Strike parlance. I still don't want negative hand size. I want to make more Jacks. We already have 8 Jacks on Anti-4. That's pretty good. You're gone. This is a large addition already. It's 10 mult instead of 4. And then if we could level up Venus... Call me crazy. If we could level up Mercury, there's something to it. And we only get to play 1 hand. We got to get 9,000 points. I'm sorry to not do any removal, but like, I think we need... For me to feel as confident as possible, we need 3 Super Jacks. How many kings we got? 1 king, 5 Jacks. You got to dump those kings, bro. And it has to be 3... Because 4 means we don't get the 20 extra mult. Oh my god, we weren't even close. We weren't even in the ballpark, bro. Have mercy, okay? The black deck, it's a hard deck. This is like... When you draw 2 of each suit, you're just like... Somebody up there freaking hates me, bro. Okay. We're on 0 discard. But a very, very nice first flush. That's a lot of chips. Obviously, we needed some spades to back us up. But we can... Why would you play 4 hearts? That makes it so much less likely... Yeah, you have just lost. Okay, we go again. 2 pair is not going to get you there on a black deck. Polychrome and a voucher. Odds of us being able to afford this Polychrome Joker, near 0. But we try nonetheless. This is a rare situation, I'm going to mix it up. I'm not just going for a flush early. We'll play the full houses instead. We're going to have like $11. We're going to have $10. Well, luckily, no jokers available anyway, so turns out we had nothing to worry about. I can't go down to 2 hands per round. It's just not doable. I'm sorry to be this guy. I gotta get a flush out here. And then because there's no joker, like we couldn't have afforded it on a reroll anyway. You have to skip. I think you do skip, skip. That way we're guaranteed to get enough. If we beat this boss, which we should be able to do because we have a level like 6 flush or something like that. As long as we can get 4 diamonds. Thank you so much. 5 diamonds, I guess. We will have enough money to actually buy the polychrome Andrew. It makes sense. You discard 2 random cards per hand played. So if I was to play this, I mean, I'd be drawing 7 cards. I'd be hoping to draw at least 4 diamonds. I guess you gotta try just 8-8. That seems horrible. And then dump this and hope that maybe, I was gonna say, you keep a club. And we're cooked again. All right, we hold R and go again. Free stuff in the shop. That's very nice. How about suit me for a second? We got 3 clubs. I'm telling you, you can hate the results, but the process is the right process for me right now. As soon as I'm pleading my case here, to be fair, but as soon as you enter the stakes where like the first blind doesn't give you a bonus, the double blind skip to start the game with, it just strikes me as the way, brother. It just strikes me as the way. I think you gotta try for the spade flush. We got a little lucky to get it. Everything in our shop is going to be free, and one of the jokers, if there is a joker in there, is going to have 10 flat mults, which is enough to at least, and it's negative. Okay, but that means we don't get the free joker, but at least we do get a tarot card, and the mega buffoon pack is 2 free jokers. I'm not mad. I was mad for a second. I'm no longer mad. Okay, we go hack mode, and I try Bloodstone. Bloodstone is notoriously unreliable, but we try. That's a beautiful card to work with hack. And then I'm not going to reroll, because if I reroll, I won't be able to afford the foil joker. But I will do this at least. Hanged Man. Beautiful. Sort me by rank. And then cut face cards, but not hearts. Because in this way, you can see the vision, can't you? We're cooking something up. A hack Bloodstone low card build. Huge, huge. They got 1 in 9 chance came through for us in the clutch. No joker? Are you kidding me? Okay, but 3 cards convert the hearts. They won't give me jokers, brother. They won't give me jokers. Okay, I mean, you got to keep 888, and you got to keep that low. No, yeah, you got to keep that low too. You can dump the 10 though. I mean, to be honest with you, we should probably play. I was gonna say a flush house. We don't have a flush house in us, do we? We don't. We don't. You got to play something. Play the full house, but convert all 3 8s to hearts. And then make 2 of them bonuses. And then make sure, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if they're at the end, but just for practical purposes. At least 1 bloodstone. Thank you, thank you. We got 2 bloodstones. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm desperate, but something's coming together here. Finally, a hollow, foil, not hollow, I guess. And then we can buy this to at least fill joker spaces. That's 50 chips, though. It's pretty nice. Okay, we go next. They like face cards, but we don't like face cards. First played face card gives X2 mult. Okay, maybe we like face cards. I didn't realize. So I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. I am going to be discarding nonetheless. And to me, I mean, I see we got 5, 6, 7, 8. Obviously, that's nice. But we also have a flush. And the flush... this needs it, and this needs it. Oh, baby, you got it. The flush, although... I guess we want it here first. These are going to re-trigger, adding more mult and then possibly doubling the mult as well. We don't have a face card with it, but this is... I'm telling you, there's something to it, bro. There's something to it. I'm cooking up something more interesting than usual. Uh-oh, y'all, things are getting pretty hazy. Give me the jumbo spectral. I'm spectral pilled. Convert all cards to a single suit. I wouldn't even want it to be hearts. Our best card is already a heart. Negative to a joker, -1 hand size. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna... We could. That's the fun way, but we already have 7 spots, bro. Like, we're chilling right now. Give me a talisman on our low 2 so we make a lot more money. And then we go next. Listen, you're gone. You're gone. We get $2 in interest. I'm not skipping for $6 because we get a tarot card, and it's the greatest tarot card you could ever ask for in your entire life. And honestly, I'm not worried about these jokers. We don't even need to discuss it. You and you are probably going to get... I know we got flush potential. I'm cooking up something sensible here. You might not understand, but I'm cooking up something very sensible. We need to play this. Okay, so you should have 5s and 5s, and you might as well just have 5s and 2s, and you might as well have the 4. 1 discard remains. And then it's a beautiful flush with some serious re-triggering. And the mult cards have to go first so that they have more chances for Bloodstone to double. Yeah. Now, we're not really a flush build. We're only a flush build right now. The best thing for us, I think, if we could play like a flush 5, that would go insane. So I'm a simple man, I think. Let's cut what are our least valuable cards. Our deck has a clarified purpose now. Certainly we should get overstock early if we're going to get it at all. Sun card goes crazy. Tower card, I think we're in the business of selling. And let's see what 2 random jokers we get. Popcorn kind of goes crazy. I'm not a big jolly joker guy, but popcorn goes crazy. And I mean, another sun card. I'm not sure what you want me to say. Like, we're loving life, man. Let's hit him with something like that. Let's hit him with something like this. And then dump these bad boys. 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, as far as I'm concerned. And then Mult goes first, Lucky goes second. Everything's getting re-triggered. We actually, and it's luck, I'll admit, but we lucked into a possibly amazing run if we can get Flush 5 or Flush House going. Because Flush itself has like a an expiration date. You know, it scales really slowly. It can be great for a while, but then it has a tendency to fall off. I would take another lucky card, especially because low cards are re-triggering. I think a lucky card kind of goes crazy. Now, obviously, you're gone. Do we care? Maybe it's time to dump Riff Raff. And then you can take Swashbuckler, and it's adding 13 mults. That's not nothing. Justice card. You should get lucky. And then dump them. Dude, how good has Cartomancer been for us, by the way? It's not an honest question. The answer is very good. Now, you might say, why get rid of this 3? Because it's going to trigger 2 times. We expect it's probably going to die. Because I think we want more 5s, man. The more 5s of hearts we could get, we can get the best of all possible worlds. Ride the flush until it's done. Switch to 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. Now, they are going to... I want Telescope, but I don't want it yet. Which means we're never going to get it. It's a tough choice, honestly, because if we just buy it now, we probably easily beat Anti-8. The problem is, do we ever do any better than that? And the answer is, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like, it just makes it so easy to submit to flush builds forever. But maybe we should, considering, like, you see how bad the human brain is? You see how cooked we are as a species? I've been getting my you-know-what kicked for the past, 25 minutes, and now I got a run that's popping off, and I'm like, yeah, but I'd rather be greedy. I'd rather greed it up a little bit. Dump them, please. Okay. Right-clicked by accident. Like to apologize to the fans out there. Let's devil card this bad boy, which allows us to play Emperor. Probably not a good opportunity to use Hanged Man here. I mean, this is still really good. We just got to make sure we buy a pack so that we can use one of these tarot cards before it takes up too much space for Cartomancer. And we probably got to sell popcorn too. And we have an empty Joker spot. Like, we're loving life right now. They really want us to do a face card build, but we are not doing a face card build. And we're not going to be able to buy to get rid of one of these cards, but I do like the cards as is. You're 10 mults. I'm just going to buy you just to have in the hold, okay? And we're not worried about Sock and Buskin. We chose Hack instead, and I stand by the decision. So you and you are gone. I'm going to make you wild just because we can, and then let's play some cards, bro. Okay. None Bloodstone triggers will send a chill down your spine. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal. You know what? We should be discarding, though, to see, because we already have an amazing hand. We should be discarding to see if we can draw our 5 with the golden seal. And now that we played Flush House, we can get Flush House to possibly show up in packs, which might give us a way out of the flush. The flush is doing great for us. We love the flush, but we would love also to have a higher scaling ability to get out of. Okay, so popcorn's gone. I'm a simple man. You always take soul. Disabling boss blinds, not really what I'm looking for, but I'm not going to be too upset about that. It would be nice if it was better, but that's life, man. No big deal. It's still, it might save us. You never know. Now give me Flush House potential. Just flush. Crazy that it's only level 3. Let's get it going. All spades are debuffed. Except they're not. Oh my god, $31 temperance, bro. I'm not mad at all anymore. Now, ideally, and this is a bold play right there. I wanted to see if there was maybe like another 8. Ideally, we want to play more flush houses, because it would allow us to possibly pass flushes in number of hands played, but I think we got a ways to go. It's probably more reliable to get flush 5, but we need more 2s for that. But I'm not sweating it. I mean, I'm loving life right now. We're chilling. It's still a great opportunity for, I mean, we could get $31, don't get me wrong, but I think money's fine right now. It's our deck. We want to make our deck as good as possible so it can scale in terms of score. A hearts, oh, and I love a tarot card, but a heart with a purple seal, absolutely, or a heart with a red seal, we love that. Nah, it's skippable. And Mars, I think we're not sweating it. Mars needs mom. That's not something I'm concerned with, though. So I do see, and I'm certainly no longer upset about it. I do see that we have all heart cards are debuffed from our boss, so it's a great time to have Shakot, bro. No questions there. Great stuff. How about a flush house? How about a flush house? Oh, a tarot card that is the Fool, which gives us the Hermit. No flush house, though. Very close. And these hands are getting pretty darn good. You know what would go crazy is actually the D6, man. They gave me $23 off that one. You think I didn't see that? We're at $103 now. The D6 to make Bloodstone pop twice as often would actually go crazy. More Hanged Man. I love to see... Well, there's many things I love to see. First off, You should become a red seal. Flush house, flush 5 become way more likely to be spotted now. Keep removing cards. We're down to 44 cards. Buy flush house. No flush house. Okay, we'll go Jupiter. This run, it genuinely has endless potential. Now, you are mighty tempting, brother. Here's the thing. Shoot the Moon is 10 mults. But times 1.5 mults for each heart card. And now it's not going to be hearts forever, but when it is hearts, it's going to go insane. Interesting. We're starting to dump hearts out of our hand, man. You should become a heart. You can become a heart. You can become a heart. Okay, now we're still, we got 0 3s left in the deck. We must have 5s and 4s though, and probably 2s. There we go, flush house. Send it right down Main Street. It's really unrealistic to think that this will ever pass flush in terms of like the number of times we've played it. But, you know, dream big. We did just get 7.3 million points on Ante 5. And Mouth is still loving hearts. That's a beautiful thing. Flush house just got to level up. We'll sell Saturn just in case we get a Fool card, because a Fool card could hit flush house. Instead, we're strengthening. I mean, 2 aces becoming 2s is actually great for our build. You gotta admit, we're cooking something up here. We're not cooking something up. Now, I'll tell you, here's something that's going to limit our ability. I'm never going to sell Chakotay. And why am I never going to sell Chakotay? Because it's legendary. I show respect to the legendaries. Even if it might be a legendary that's not that meaningful for us. We do have 2 of hearts left. We still put respect on the legendary's name. It's that simple. If you don't like that Napoleon, you can leave, as far as I'm concerned. Now, technically, Molted Andrews should be at the front. So Chakotay's not going anywhere. Because I want to encourage them to give me more legendary jokers. So I'm not going to throw disrespect at the jokers that are already there. He likes clubs now. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, he might not stick around forever, but I appreciate what he's doing for us right now. We'll cut some more. I mean, actually, you getting raised a level might be good too, but you can get cut. And the Empress, I wouldn't say is starting to like fall off, but it's starting to become less valuable, I think. I'll just raise 1. Because how many 5s do we have now? 7 5s and 7 2s. I mean, I look at that and I say that's flush house waiting to happen, brother. Not adding a 7 of hearts for no reason. Ramen is pretty good. I mean, at some point we probably don't need Swashbuckler. Well, actually, we don't have very much flat malt. You can go. You're literally like just giving us 50 chips. We can take Ramen for a minute. Strength. Strength is pretty good. We still got aces left in our deck. Does make Ramen a lot worse, now that I think about it. How about 4s that become 5s? That seems great for our ecosystem. You know what? We're not playing around Ramen. It's kind of I guess a tournament-related pun there. Ramen is playing around us, bro. Ramen's playing around us. Didn't quite get the full house, huh? I think, we don't know if we want strength yet. That's 4 of a kind, because 4 of a kind beats flush. So we would rather play flush house, which means hold you, send you in. You go here, you go here. Mouth loves clubs, that's fine. It's going to be a lesser hand than the last few that we've had, but Mouth is an unreliable... Why was... maybe none Bloodstone triggers? Mouth is an unreliable joker right now. I love having him on the squad, but he is something that we should look to get rid of at some point in favor of something that helps us know where we stand, you know? Or has higher upside. But When he gets hearts this often, man, it's hard to say goodbye. He's batting way above his weight class. I would almost guarantee that we can just convert your suit at some point. Ah, but we already have 11 fives, and they're literally all fives of hearts. Yeah, maybe don't. There's no reason to just add it just because it's got a gold seal. Let's not go crazy. Death goes crazy. Death goes crazy. Unlikely to happen. Okay, well, save some money then. Boss blind literally doesn't matter. You matter. It's tempting to put it on the red seal, but do I have, what's my best 5? I guess I've copied a lot of the gold seal. Red seal is probably what you need long term, but you don't. Maybe our mult is getting crazy. Maybe we actually do want the copy on the bonus card. Maybe I'm underrating bonus cards bigly. And then dump them. I would even dump the 3. Now we have flush 5. This seems pretty good. 138 million points, huh? Yeah, that's pretty solid. Now we can start to get some flush 5s. Another fool card, it would give us the Emperor right now. I think we hold on that. We'll find a use for it. Sadly, more Jupiters, but at some point, we're coming close. We need to play 6 more flush houses. It's not necessarily a short-term approach, but don't really want it. Don't really want it. I want to see the dice. The dice would go to the next level. And I don't planet cards. I don't want them gumming up the works in the shop, quite frankly. Another death card. You're too good to me. You're actually too good to me. Now the question becomes, should we be playing full houses or flush houses, or should we now just commit to going flush 5? And I think we gotta commit to going flush 5, bro. We still have time to play it a lot before we get to endless. Maybe we could have it via telescope show up in packs. It's a simple 89 million point hand, and I don't even think Ancient Joker was working out for us there. Roll me. I mean, I'm looking at what I see here, and I'm not loving it. We have 0 jacks in our deck, otherwise that might be interesting. I mean, realistically, we don't have to do anything right now. What I will say is I think we want a rare Joker, because if the Joker gives us, if it's like the trio or the pair or the quad, like 4 of a kind gives you ×4, or like the flush rare Joker, I mean, I think we're at the point where that's what we're fishing for. And we're really, really trying to fish for flush 5. It's on. We need to like clarify our purpose right away. What do you like, mouth? Clubs? Embarrassing. Wouldn't catch me going crazy for clubs at this point in my life. We definitely do not have a lot of time before endless. I don't know what I was thinking, but I will tell you something. Campfire might be the best Joker in the game. The question is, do we think we can get rid of Cartomancer's negative anyway? We can definitely get rid of Swashbuckler, and we can probably get rid of Ramen, and then we have space to buy, sell Jokers. Sell me. Sell me. Buy me. Buy me. Sell me. This actually, I'm not calling it, but this has like very, very, very high endless potential. I'm now cutting like low hearts from the deck. Because we can't, because we just want to draw 5s more often, man. Now this is like, is Dookie tier. There's really no reason to do this, but roll me. We can always buy and sell planets as well. We don't really have a great like economic setup. That's we would love to see that in like our next few vouchers if possible. Negative Joker. Yeah, I think we got to take a chance on that. Justice card. Justice card can be very, very good. Mouth loves clubs still. A little embarrassing. It's nice to get a free card every time, though, which we can then sell. Or if we'll probably use this one. But you can sell it and buff Campfire even more. And there's another flush 5. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to use this on. I guess I would just sell it. So the next Joker to go, and it sucks because it does limit our ability a little bit, potentially. The next Joker to go is Mouth. Even cards give us more Molt when scored. That one stings. It's one away from greatness. Way of the world. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. No big deal. Incantation is too dangerous. We literally just have to skip. It stings, but it's the way of the world. Buy me, sell me. 8 Joker spots. We don't love Bull as a Joker, but we can keep it for the moment. Flips and shuffles all Joker cards. Actually, excuse me, you will not... I was just going to say, you will not be flipping and shuffling. Thanks for that. Now I got to figure out what the heck we were even doing in the first place here. So Shakot, it doesn't matter. You should be over here. You're over here. You can be there. Everything else is fine, I think. Annoying, but fine. I'll play my gold card. I'm not that pressed about it. Mouth loves diamonds right now. Diamonds are a man's best friend, apparently. It's all right. 1.4 million. We got there. Okay, we won the run. Now take me to endless. I genuinely think this run has endless potential, but we do need a little bit of help. We need to scale flush 5, which has not been happening. What's our junk Joker? You're kind of our junk Joker. And it would really also hit the spot to get good economic vouchers, which obviously vouchers are kind of hard to come by right now. Empress is probably just sellable. I mean, if we're going to go in, we should go in right now. And then you can go here. You're adding 22 molt, which is then getting molted a lot in and of itself. I honestly, if anything, here's what I think we do. And I'm just going to do it rather than explain it because it's going to cause some controversy. We're not going to roll throwback long term. Although it probably would be better than Ancient Joker, admittedly. We're gonna finish with To the Moon to help out our economics. I'm not skipping. An Empress, probably sellable at this point. Our deck's already good enough. So we really need to play 6 more flush 5s. It's hard because every flush 5 we play is basically beating a hand all of itself, or beating a round all of itself. But we got time. It's only ante 9. Things don't start to get too crazy for a little while. And Campfire helps us out so much. Other things we would love to see. Blueprint obviously would hit the spot. Always making the deck even thinner. So because there may come a time where we have to play like 3 flush 5s to get 1 billion points or something. Like, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but can't even afford those. We go next. I mean, we don't need to be buying and selling right now, I guess. Death card goes insane. Empress card, not necessary. You know, search your feelings. You know it to be true. If anything, we want... It's a crazy play, but we want our red seal 5. I can't believe I'm doing this, but you are going to become you. Converted a very good 2. I'm telling you, brother, if we could get the dice Joker, considering how many lucky cards we're playing, whew, Mouth loves spades. We got to get him out of here. We should have done it earlier. I'm not going to do it just for a random judgment card. It's got to be better than that. I'm just going to add a little sauce to you. I know you're generating chips, but I'm going to add a little sauce to you. 24 malts. Sorry, we're still getting over the illness a little bit. 24, I mean, what? Sell mouth? I guess. I don't expect this to be like a big change for us in the short term, or in the long term, or ever. Polychrome ice cream. No. Here's the thing, and DNA is great. It's just too late. We can pretty easily, like, listen, we already have 16 5s. We can pretty easily cull cards and add new 5s just via Cartomancer, which is I was going to say at some point should be removed, but it's a negative anyway, so I guess we're not too pressed. Okay, you are giving times 11. We probably save up a little bit. Now, what do you got for me? Empress and Judgment. We're just buffing you for the time being. Always love to generate another tarot card. Fool generates the Emperor. I'd rather save it for a sure thing, quite frankly. I guess you should be last. I'm telling you, if we get that dice joker, if I haven't skipped it already 10 times. That was only 437,000 points. What am I missing? Did we get, like, maybe we got none triggers from Bloodstone. That might explain it. +1 hand size. Very nice. Very nice. Very swag. I like it. We're now in buy-sell territory again, I'm realizing. Which means you should probably go. Because we don't have cheap rerolls. We gotta, like, leverage our jokers. I can't believe, did I play like the wrong hand? Why did we only get 400 and something thousand points off of that? That's scary, man. What are we at here? Times 5.5. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. We're at $138, which is also pretty good. +3 hand size. I mean, it should go without saying for the time being, I'm still feeling like pretty good about things. The deck's only getting stronger, but you know, you don't want to get too cocky. Life comes at you fast. Is this? I think I always want the red seal over a gold seal if our money is already good. That makes sense to me. 1.2 million points. I think we need this dice, bro. I'm starting to feel like we're tapping out. I'm scared. The even Steven is so funny, but I can't bring myself to strengthen it. You know how many strength cards we'd have to use to turn our 5s into 6s, and then we lose all the benefit out of hack anyway. Fool card gives you temperance. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good, but we're doing a great job of keeping the deck. I mean, we got 38 cards in this deck right now. It's a great position to be in. 166 bucks. These are 2 sells as far as I'm concerned. I don't see myself adding a bunch of cards with hologram. Negative banner is like, I don't like to see it in a Marvel movie, but I like to see it here. And you're already at times 10. All right, in that case, let's send it. We're very lucky, at least with the frequency of our negatives. I can't speak to the quality of our negatives, although negative Cartomancer seems kind of sick. A magician. Guess I would make one of you lucky. And then run lucky, red. Sell me. I mean, this has got to be like... I got to see 10 million points or I'm starting to get scared. Because we were seeing 10 million points at some point. So I'm kind of curious what happened. 4 million points? What did I do, man? It all fell apart when I sold Mouth. And how we looking on this? One more flush 5 and we can start to planet scale. It's so... It's back on, bro. We're so back. Now, realistically, do we need to sell more to beat this boss? I think the answer is definitely no. We're straight chilling. Use it. Keep them and sell them next time. The only thing we discard for is to possibly get another tarot card. We don't even care about the money. But we have so many discards, bro. All right, well, it is what it is. Send them right down Main Street. I want to see 20 million points. I didn't see too many Bloodstone triggers there. I got scared. We saw 2 million points. That's not what I asked for. Planetary scaling must begin. We played it 11 times. We played Flush 11 times. So we got a good head start on the buy-sell. Start with the Jumbo Arcana. We will always prioritize a death card, given the choice. Flush 5 is in the building. There we go. We got there. So we get 3 mults every time we buy a pack, a planet pack. That 3 mults then gets multiplied by 2, I don't know, 3 times on average, plus multiplied by campfire. And we honestly, we need to get rid of this and then start rocking the buy sell again on 168 bucks. This is not necessarily a difficult deck to pilot, but you do have to, you got to keep an eye on things. Let's put it that way. Now, if anything, probably the bull is the best one to hold for now. I could see the value of ramen. What are we sitting at? 11 blinds. We need 1 million points. No, we don't know what we need. We're gonna need like 13 million points, right? And if that's the case, I'm going in, bro. And I'm still going in. I will go down to $100. You're at times 10. Don't really need it anymore. And if anything, I guess we'd rather add, I mean, it's a flat 11 mults. There we go. We need $13 million. I think we get there, but I'm starting to get a little nervous for sure. I mean, you should probably just start by playing Flush 5, right? And we did level it up like 2 times. So there's stuff to like there. We hit 2 lucky ones on that. Not seeing too many Bloodstone pops, unfortunately. That was 2 million points. Are you kidding me? 2 million. Where's my Bloodstone pops, bro? We go again. We got the 20 mults. That's great. Where's my Bloodstones? I saw 1. I saw 2. I saw 2? 2 out of like a billion attempts? You gotta be kidding me, man. These are getting re-triggered like 70 times. Give me the, I need 20 mults. I need 20. I don't see 20 mults. I did see a few Bloodstones in there, so I like that. We're dead. Life comes at you fast, man. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I think we could have gone better, but still did good. Pretty good. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.